Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. First play, and McCarthy to throw. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 20, here's second and 5. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
And it's third down.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Miami. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, They silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field to sustain possession and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings
From the
up
46,
2nd and 5.
here's 2nd and 5. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got the first-round pick, NNL McMillan. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 32 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. NNL McMillan. Touchdown, Atlanta. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left. And he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was. And how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball to maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready up!
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Back to the undrafted rookie, Isaiah Bond.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Falcons.
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. It's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll run here with Brown. And the Dolphins are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you've got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
A carry here for Brown. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Miami. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
2 minutes remain
line.
here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. On first down, right back to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. It'll get forward to about the 42. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, Richardson. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Robinson. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a second and 6. To throw, it's Richardson. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Richardson gonna look to throw. Oh, big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Pass caught by Bond. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from just under 50 yards. Bates' kick is good. And the Dolphins can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
On the jump. Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Maku. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Now Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 11-yard line.
It is second and 9. Kittle is the man in motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready up.
They run over center with Robinson. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 33-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First down.
First
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the option, here's Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1 yard gain.
Here's a second and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Viking 18.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Kittle is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Slayton is the man in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Open man, that is Bob. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down. Here's Brown. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Ivan Pace taking his linebacker spot to make the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is McCarthy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. We'll see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down, as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Richardson will get that complete to Mason Tipton. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Taking off, and he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's hot, left side, it's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Okay, ready?
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Check.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
11 more yards.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
65 cap. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
It is 3rd and goal.
Seven Pirates. Go. Panther 11.
Richardson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Nash is good. And the Falcons move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Miami.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their 1st, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here is 1st and goal. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That one on target to Ridley. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often.